that gives us an opportunity to demonstrate to Houstonians that their city government is working. We're also partnering with the county. The county's opening warming centers, the Balin Center. Commissioner Briones, thank you. There's just so many people that I would like to mention, too many. They all join me in the message is, let's be prepared. Let's get through the evening by staying off the roads. I will go ahead and announce now that I think the cities should lead by example. We're not going to have city workers going to City Hall tomorrow or at their respective locations, except for essential workers, first responders, certainly public works, health department, the people that need to be on the job during these challenging times will be there. But non-essential workers need to attempt to work at home, stay off the road, and then tomorrow afternoon we'll make a determination by Wednesday. There are indications Wednesday we can return to normal service. But with that said, I want to thank everyone here. This is a great team. I listened to them, and it was the advice of the police chief, fire chief, and emergency centers, Homeland Security Bureau, that said we should take the measures that I'm announcing today. Stay at home. If you need a warming center, we welcome all Houstonians. You're not going to need an ID if you show up at one of our warming centers. You're a fellow Houstonian during these times, and we're going to protect and serve you to the best of our ability. With that said, I'm ready to yield to anyone. Director Haddock, your department's one of our, I call them first responders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are.
Tell us about the condition of the road.
Mayor John Whitmire there live in a press conference as we did get one update that City Hall city workers, non-essential, will stay home. Only the essential workers. I asked Brianna, there's so much to get to this afternoon.
That's right, and they'll make another call for Wednesday tomorrow. Meanwhile, we know ERCOT is asking all of us to help them out again to keep our grid running.
The Electric Reliability Council of Texas, ERCOT, says it needs help to keep the lights on now for everyone else. Nick Matario joining us live in the newsroom. And Nick, we hear all of these requests all of the time, but why is this one a bit different?
Well, this one seems a bit more urgent than it was this morning. And the real concern, ERCOT told me just minutes ago, is the fact that businesses will be reopening that maybe were closed today. Kids are going back to school that weren't in school today. So because of that, that is going to create more demand on the grid, especially between 6 and 9 when they may not have a lot of generation. You know, you don't have the sun up, so you're not getting that solar power and other things that could cause real big issues. But you did hear something from Mayor John Whitmire that the ERCOT CEO would love to hear, is that City Hall will be closed, that there won't be people there. That, the ERCOT CEO told me, that will make a big difference. Also, a number of schools have been canceled or delayed for tomorrow. That also will help out a lot as well. Now, I want to go ahead and show you, this is on ERCOT's website. You can see the supply and demand chart right there. If you look really close, tomorrow, you're going to see that the amount of supply is going to dip below demand. Well, that is obviously concerning and troubling. If you're looking at that, that means that more people need power than there actually is power available. So I talked to energy experts here today and asked them exactly what this could mean for tomorrow morning.
The good news is unlike some other times, like a couple of years ago, that was kind of forecasted to be for these long durations. And right now, we're comfortably serving all of the load. And tomorrow, we do have a period of time, a couple hours, where it's predicted to potentially be a shortfall. But what that means is we might kind of coast through and be okay with some of the storage options, or maybe the sun comes up quick enough where we solve it. And if we don't, what it might mean is that we have some very short-term, brief rotating outages.
So is that in fact the case? Well, I asked the ERCOT CEO just moments ago if you could be facing outages tomorrow morning. We're going to share what he told us and why he feels confident about the next couple of days. So there may be some good news. We're going to have that for you on Eyewitness News at 4. Live in the